Raila Amollo Odinga's first time to study and to begin his journey to the State House was back in 1997 when he vied for the presidency of the Republic of Kenya, back then on an NDP ticket, those who are old enough to vote. That particular time, remember his famous symbol being that of a tractor, and that's how he coined his name, Tinga, one of the many that he carries up to date. His second decision to run for the presidency was in 2007 when he and four other individuals with the ODM Pentagon vied for the presidency of this country. In 2007, that will be remembered as one of the darkest parts of the Kenyan history. In 2013, under an ODM ticket, again, Raila Odinga vied for the presidency of the Republic of Kenya under the CORD coalition umbrella, this time joining hands with Kalonzo Musyoka, vying against TNA and URP's Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. He got the support of 5 million plus Kenyans at that election, and 6.5 million votes went in favor of Uhuru Kenyatta, making him the fourth president of the Republic of Kenya. Well, today, Raila Odinga will be seeking a fourth time to become the president of the Republic of Kenya, this time on an ODM party ticket. However, in a NASA coalition umbrella, and many Kenyans have turned up in their thousands, their tens, their hundreds to gather here at the Uhuru Park. Very historic grounds, remembering in 2002 when Mwai Kibaki was ordained as the president of the Republic of Kenya. NASA coalition today trying again to replicate what happened back then. Kenyans have turned out in their large numbers, wearing the party colors of the ODM party, the Ford Kenya party, Chama cha Mashinani, as well as other coalition partners, Ford Kenya, Amani Coalition, all these five parties belonging to the coalition. Kenyans coming out in their hundreds, carrying out their banners, saying 99% voter turnout for the 10 million strong capacity that the NASA coalition seeks to gather in order to beat the Uhuru-Ruto duo in just under 48 hours, when Kenyans will go to the polls to choose right from the president to the governor, to the senator, to the member of parliament, to the women representative, and to the member of county assembly. All these 6 seats will be chosen on the 8th of August 2017, this being a very important event in the country's history. Raila Odinga has been a career politician ever since 1991, after he was officially released from detention. Remember, he was incarcerated first in 1982 after the failed coup attempt in this country. Again, he was released in 1988, only to be readmitted into custody. And again in 1990, he was released again, but then now officially he was released in July 1991, before leaving the country and heading to Norway in October 1991. But then after that, he pushed himself into the political triangle of this country, joining his father's Ford political outfit and becoming a member of parliament for Lang'ata constituency in 1992. Him serving side by side with his father, the late Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, then the member of parliament for Bondo constituency, now in Siaya County. The two gentlemen serving for 2 years only until the death of Jaramogi on January 20th, 1994. But then that seat was taken over by his elder brother, Uhuru Odinga, who until 2013 was in a position to retain that seat. Uhuru now is a nominated member of parliament, and this time round, after failing to capture that particular seat on air, now he seeks to just focus on his younger brother's political ambitions, this time seeking the fourth time, in terms of maybe this will be fourth time lucky, to ensure that he gathers that particular important seat that his family has been seeking for a very long time. His biggest rival being Uhuru Kenyatta, the son of the first president of the Republic of Kenya. Remember, the two gentlemen, Jomo Kenyatta Mzee, the first president of the Republic of Kenya, coming into leadership in 1963 with the first vice president, the then Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. Then the two gentlemen split along the way. In 2008, Uhuru Kenyatta the son of Jomo Kenyatta, serving as a deputy Prime Minister under the Grand Coalition government, in which Raila Odinga was serving as the second Prime Minister of this country in Kenya, after that position was first held by Jomo Kenyatta in 1963 until 1964, when Kenya became a full republic. So those two families have been in competition since 1966, and the competition has hit a slight hitch higher, this being the last few hours for both political outfits to sell their agenda to the Kenyans who believe in their vision, who want to choose them in August 8, 2017. 19 million Kenyans registered across the country, both political parties seeking a grasp of those 19 million. The ODM, the NASA coalition, saying they working on a 10 million strong agenda. Uhuru Kenyatta and his team believing that 42 million Kenyans will vote for him. However, we are aware that only 19 million people have registered for those polls. 5 million plus having chosen Raila Odinga in 2013, but Uhuru Kenyatta's 6-point-something million Kenyans making the day. It was a highly disputed election in 2013, but this time the stakes are even higher. There have been issues of corruption in the country. There has been the biggest issue to date, the lack of unga packets on the shelves in supermarkets, as well as the deaths of various political players in the country. This being a big deal that Raila Odinga seeks to clarify in his campaign. He says he will ensure that the youth have been educated. There will be free secondary education. He says the slums will be free of a different kind of living. And he says that he is the best president. Will he become Kenya's 5th president? Then we have only under 48 hours to decide the same. Back to you in studio.